welcome all of you, our special guests and our staff and students this morning to our special assembly. And before I introduce our first guest speaker, I want to say a special thank you to our jazz band and to Mrs. Kouba. And to the staff dancers, thank you for being so wide awake this morning and rhythmical. And to Scott Hoffman, our custodian, for getting up early and getting things arranged. And again to Mrs. Kouba and the students who came early this morning to set up everything so that we could have some music and have a proper assembly this morning. Kids were here before 7 o'clock to get this all going. And that means parents were here before 7 o'clock to get this all going. So thank you to parents. And thanks so much, always, for providing us such great music, jazz band. I would like now to welcome our first guest speaker, who is Connie Brophy, and she is representing Newspapers in Education, or NIE, which is a company or a program sponsored by the Post Bulletin. So Connie, please come up.
Students and faculty and guests. And first of all, let me say I'm so pumped. I love your jazz band. What a great job. Thank you. I appreciate the technical. Well, Randy did mention I am a tenor saxophone player in the 37th Street Gold. But I am duly impressed and I'm ready to recruit. So I'll talk to our rehearsal technician about that. I'm Connie Brophy of Newspaper and Education, and with me today is Randy Chapman. He's our publisher at the Post Bulletin.
Yay.
And we're here today to do one of our favorite things throughout southeastern Minnesota in the schools. But first, a little bit about what we do there. The Newspaper and Education program began in partnership with schools in southeastern Minnesota over 20 years ago. And through our sponsors and donors who give generously, NIE makes it possible for you to read your daily Post Bulletin at school every day throughout the school year. NIE and the Post Bulletin also provide educational resources and support to 150 public and private schools in the region. Every Friday we publish another chapter. Well, we just concluded our Civil War era story, so I hope that you all caught some of that. We continue next year with our Thursday Youth News page, and we recently concluded running a series of Shel Silverstein poems. So hopefully all of you literature buffs have been reading and appreciating the world of literacy. For over 15 years, the Post Bulletin has had the fun of recognizing teachers in our area with the NIE Teacher of the Month Award. Here at Friedel Middle School, you have many excellent teachers and staff, and we get to hear about them every month from parents and students and teachers alike who write in about the good work that's being done here. Today, we'd like to recognize one of the people who do this every day, all year long. Here are some things people told us about this person. This teacher has a positive and fun outlook toward teaching the kids. This teacher has an unlimited supply of energy and is constantly going above and beyond what is expected. This teacher connects with kids and is interested in their lives and their growth as young people. This teacher pursued several grants for funding to purchase drums in order to start a rural drumming group. This teacher organizes performance opportunities outside of Friedel where the students can demonstrate what they've learned in jazz band, rural drumming, and trash can drumming. A parent tells us, both of my children enjoy learning music from her. Their confidence has grown as well as their self-discipline. Today, it is our honor and pleasure to award the Post Bulletin 2011 May Teacher of the Month Award to Carrie Kouba.
family. We are so pleased at Post Bulletin to be able to recognize the excellence in teaching every year. It's one of our delights, and I want to say it's my special thanks to you too, Ms. Kouba. In addition to the certificate that you just received, this floral remembrance and a Teacher of the Month mug, you also get a $100 gift card for you from Target. Our staff photographer, Elizabeth, is here. She's taking pictures because there will be a large photo story in the newspaper featuring this award. And we will present a framed copy of that story to you for your memory. And so on behalf of everyone at the Post Bulletin, and what an exciting place to be for me this morning. I'm so glad to be here for Dell. Congratulations to all of you.
Totally honest here. I went into Miss Bowler's room and I said, because I call her Monica, I said, Monica, I'm trusting that this must be really important if you're really asking us to set up the jazz band one more time this year.
Like 2 more times.
What? Thank you. You know, I stand here and it feels a little awkward because I see all of my colleagues around and we all worked together. Recently, Monica and I went up to the state Teacher of the Year banquet, and I remember the one speaker talking to the top 10 that were sitting in front of him, and he said, you know, this is not the exception, meaning these are not the top of the top. This is the rule. And what it was an exciting day of talking about and hearing about teachers and paras and adults in the building, day in and day out, all over the state of Minnesota and across this nation that are doing awesome and wonderful things in our classrooms for all of you. And sometimes we get bogged down with politics and budgets, but it was such a fun day to take time to celebrate. And I think, as I'm speaking to myself, we all need to take time to celebrate. And the motto for next year, you guys probably don't know this yet, but I'm going to tell you, is something that was said up at the conference was, I am because we are.
Wow.
And that's true. Fredell here, I am because we are. And each one of you can stand and say, I am because we are. Because everybody here cares about each and every one of you, each and every day. They get up early. They come in on the weekend. Did you guys know, students, did you know that there was a weekend group that comes in every weekend to work, to get ready for you? Did you? Some people do their work at home and some people come into school. And we all just want each and every one of you to thrive, survive in this world, and we're giving you the skills each and every day. And it's through stuff like this. You may not think that it makes sense now, but the commitment, the dedication, the perseverance, the teamwork, the practicing, you're going to come back and you're going to say, oh yeah, I could use that in what I'm doing in your future. It may not be playing the tenor sax, Ashton, but it might be building the next rocket. I don't know. Okay, somebody has to take the mic away from me because I'll keep talking.